Okay, Coach, give us an opening statement on how homecoming week went for the Lady Jacks.
It was, there were a lot of positive things that went on. I thought there were some great matches going on over in Shelton. Certainly disappointed in the outcome of the match on Saturday. We did a lot of good things, but we didn't do enough good things, and we were definitely too streaky on Saturday. But I tell you what, my hat's off to UIW. I thought they played a phenomenal match. They kept pressure on us. They outpassed and served us. Statistically, you look at a stat sheet and we were a little bit ahead in every other category, but volleyball always comes down to the pass and serve game, and they served tough and kept us out of system the first, second, and fifth sets. And, that's why they won the match. When we took care of our pass and put some service pressure on them in the third and the fourth, that's why we won the match, those two sets. So anyway, it was a good week, a great opportunity to learn and just to remember that we got to go out. We can't be hesitant with anything we're doing. We got to bring it every single night. And we brought it for sets at a time or portions of sets, but not for an entire match. And volleyball is one of those. It doesn't matter, how big a lead you get. You're going to be starting over here once somebody gets 25. It doesn't matter what you did. You got to reset everything and go again. And I was a little disappointed about how we did that. Certainly, don't want to lose a match on our home court. And 19-17 means we put ourselves in position and just didn't get it done. So, but again, my hat's off to UIW.
In that HCU match, you saw Cameron Hill and Kennedy Jones both get double-doubles. What did you see from those two on Thursday night?
Yeah, we kind of put on an offensive clinic Thursday night. We played really, really well. Our offensive numbers were ridiculous from just about everybody. So it was good to get production, good solid production out of the outsides. And again, it's just kind of, as we look at that weekend as a whole, there were so many positive things that we did. But you just got to keep doing more, and this is going to be a great opportunity for us to grow this second half of conference season. We're halfway through. We're 7-1. We're tied for first place right now. Now it's time to go continue getting better these next 4 weeks.
In the UIW match, the highlight, I would say, was Jordan Henderson. She was all over the place, 14 kills, hit 414, had 8 blocks on the day. What did you see from her on Saturday?
Yeah, Jordan struggled a little at the start on Thursday night, and not really as an attacker, but as a blocker. So we had to make a switch in that Thursday night match. And she came out ready to go and on fire, and it was like, how many times can we find her? Because we wanted to give her the ball. She was just hurting the ball. She was hitting the ball hard. She was blocking. She was locked in and had a great performance. I thought the other really solid performance was Alana coming off the bench with 19 kills. And offensively, she also had a really good match. But unfortunately, we just had a few people not show up and bring their best, and we can't. You can maybe handle one person doing that because you can make the switch and just rock on, but you can't have 3 people do that.
You're at home for homecoming week. Talk about how Jack Nation showed out in the pressure cooker
Holy
last
cow.
week.
It was some fun. It was some loud volleyball, and what a great environment. Thursday night we had the Dig Pink game and the stands. I don't know if you could have squeezed one more person in there or not. It was really packed and pretty loud. But homecoming, it ended up being pretty crowded too, but way louder. I don't know that there were quite as many people Saturday, but they were louder. And, we appreciate the support that everybody gave us. And, I think it was certainly exciting volleyball for the crowd. And I know just like everybody else, we would have loved to have left there with a different outcome. But we do appreciate the fans. And we've only got, 3 more home opportunities for them to come out. So we'll be looking forward to packing that place again.
This week, you guys hit the road. You're heading to East Texas A&M for a Thursday night match and then over to Natchitoches for a Saturday afternoon match. What can we see from those two teams?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see good competitive volleyball. East Texas is playing really, really well right now. If they're not winning matches, they're taking everybody to 5, so they're a very competitive team. Northwestern State has been struggling a little bit, but we know that if we walk into their house, they're going to play the best they've played all season long. So this will be 2 new. I've never been to East Texas A&M, never stepped foot on that campus. So none of us have. So that'll be a new experience, and we need to go get comfortable there quickly because we'll be back there for conference tournament. Northwestern State, I'm probably the only one who's been there because we didn't go last year, and then all of our kids have only been in the WAC, so they've never been to Northwestern State. So it'll be a new experience for everybody this weekend, but I can promise you we're going to go play an extremely aggressive style of volleyball. Had a great practice today, and each week we're just going to keep getting better and better heading into conference tournament.
Well, we will enjoy watching you guys on ESPN Plus this week. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.